What up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, and today we're giving you a recap of the draft of my homies Chunky's league, man. And we had 10th overall pick, which I think is a decent pick. And of course, everybody knew I wanted JJ Watt. And the guy right before me, the bum that fear is, takes JJ Watt right before me. That's a dirtbag move. If you know me, you know that me and fantasy drafts, me plus fantasy draft equals JJ Watt. We all know this. So since he was gone, I figured, like, you know what? Let me go with a safe pick. Let me go with Adrian Peterson. I need to be able to run the ball. I need to be able to create havoc. And he's going to be able to do that. So I felt like that was a solid first round pick. You know, can't complain, right? And then we skip on into our next upcoming pick since it was a snake draft. The only problem with this is that the draft took forever. With so many people taking their time, it took forever. We only did 13 rounds because it was taking so long. 13 picks, 13 rounds took us about a little over 2 hours. Yeah, it took forever. So second pick, I'm looking at, okay, who is it that we can go on ahead and get? We're looking at receivers. Okay, I really don't want the receivers. Quarterbacks were pretty much gone, like immediately. By the time it got back to me, everybody was damn near gone. Look at that. Sam Bradford is already the best quarterback there. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, they literally just ransacked the quarterbacks. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, obviously I need help on defense. We all know my defense is butt cheek. So I need players that's going to be able to make plays for me. And who else better to do that than Bam Bam Cam Lego? That's our number 2 pick right there. We're going ahead and get Cam Chancellor. So I feel like, again, solid 1-2 pick. We got ourselves an offensive juggernaut, and we got ourselves a defender who is going to be able to hopefully do well, you know, against the run and just making plays for us. So I definitely feel like that right there is a solid 1-2 punch. And now for our third pick, again, QBs are gone, and I'm already looking defensively. I already had my mind set on taking a linebacker. So I look, and they got Robert Mathis, Clay Matthews, Tom Bahali. Like, you know, let's go with Clay Matthews. Again, I feel like that right there is a nice 1-2 punch, man. We got somebody at our deeper level at safety, and we also got Clay Matthews. This right here is just a quick rundown of who it is we had right there. So number 4 pick, there's pretty much like nobody available at this point. Like, it's so tough drafting with other people who know what they're doing that everybody was pretty much gone. So I figure, you know what, receivers are depleted, running backs are depleted, quarterbacks are depleted. Let me go on ahead and start building an offensive line. Let me go on ahead and hopefully create some running lanes for Adrian Peterson. Because like I said, man, everybody was just damn near gone already. So our next pick, make sure I don't have a left tackle already. I go on ahead and get Jason Peters. You know, again, I already know it's a stretch taking these guys this early, but like I said, man, there's no QBs available. So right now I'm looking at QBs like, all right, eventually we got to throw the ball. So we decided to go with Michael Vick. I needed some speed. Everybody was gone. Like Teddy Bridgewater went in like round 2, and or like round 1, there was like 19 quarterbacks taken. There was nobody there. Nobody. And I figured, you know what, let me get Vick now before I mess around and end up with like a Ryan Mallett. So here's our picks right here. Peterson, Chancellor, Matthews, Load, Holt, Peters, and then Michael Vick. And I like what we got going on so far. You know, we got ourselves a mobile QB, and as you guys know in Madden, mobile QBs are very, very, very valuable. You know, so hopefully Michael Vick has to throw no attempts this year. I will run all game long. So right here, I'm looking. I was like, you know, let me pair up Bam Bam with LaRon Landry. I feel like that right there is a nice 1-2 punch to have back there. Now I know Golston was available too, but Landry just has that strength, a little bit more strength, a little bit more hip power, and I definitely think the two of them back there should be able to create some turnovers every now and then. Then we get back on our offensive lineman grind. Again, we were only doing 13 rounds, and then we were skipping ahead. Again, here's a summary: Peterson, Chancellor, Matthews, Load, Holt, Peters, Vick, Landry, and Slauson. So we got ourselves, you know, a bunch of really, really good offensive linemen, and we got ourselves an average quarterback. But we have Adrian Peterson, and there's no secret on what it is we want to be able to do. You know, we made it very clear from the beginning. We got ourselves the best running back in the game, in my opinion, and then we also have the offensive line to be able to help him put in work. Then we got Clay Matthews, Cam Chancellor, and Landry. We got some guys that can really smack, some real hard-hitting guys. And now is my pick again, and we are going to go ahead and again get ourselves another offensive lineman. I just want to be able to stack 5 offensive linemen, got my QB, got my running back, receivers. I could really care less at this point because everybody, as I said, they were flying off of the shelf. The only legit opportunity I had to get somebody really good was pick number 2, where we had like Des Bryant and some really good wide receivers. After that, everybody was just gone, like everybody. So we're going ahead, we take ourselves another offensive lineman, and we're just going to try to have our success through the ground. If you can stop us running the ball, we are going to be in trouble. So, already going in, we went like balls to the wall. And of course, since the draft is going to be technically ending in a few more picks, I got to get Prater. This is a 4th down swag league. You are unable to go for it on 4th down. So I definitely need my special teams. I don't want to get stuck at the 40 and not have a kicker that's able to, kick a field goal. This year, there's only a handful of guys that can make about a 55-yarder. There's not too many of them this year. There's about 7 of them, and I made sure I got one of them that can do it with no problem. So our very last pick of the draft, we go ahead and we go with King. Now we're going to go ahead and fast forward. No, was that the last pick? I think it was second to last pick. I think my last pick was Tavon Austin, was my 13th overall round pick. And then we're going to go on ahead and show you guys our lineup. Once we simmed everything, this is the lineup we're left with now. So I will be bringing you guys every game. So definitely look forward to that. I will be streaming the games as well. So that link is in the description if anybody's interested in catching these games live. So, we got the G-Strokes. We got the Steelers franchise, and now we have an online CCM with actual people, which I think is going to be fun. So hopefully we can do good. Our team is not that great, but as long as we can run the ball pretty well, which I definitely have confidence in that we're going to be able to do that, we should be okay. And our defense, we got some ballers, we got some hard-hitting safeties. We got Clay Matthews, and those are definitely 3 guys I definitely believe. I said definitely like 9 times right there. I really think that we can build around them, just some hard-hitting guys. And you already know I'm going to be blitzing crazy. So hopefully we can just hold up coverage long enough to make it look like they're covered. Because I know we can't cover because we don't have nobody that can cover. So I just need that blitz to come in 2 seconds. And for those 2 seconds where the blitz is approaching the quarterback, just let them look like they're covered, So that's the end of the draft, guys. Don't yell at me in the comment section. I know it's not the greatest draft. I know this, but players were going so early. It just threw me off, man. Man. I know I'm gonna get yelled at in the comment section. I know. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the comments though, but I'm not looking forward to getting yelled at.